Yo guys, how's it going? We are back for another episode of our Schalke career mode, where today we have a game against Hamburg in the league. Then we have a game against, I'm not sure who this side is, to be honest, but we got them in the league. And then also a cup game in today's episode against Norenberg. But let's not mess about. Obviously, we've got ourselves a couple of new signings in the side, or one new signing at least. I can't remember if it was one or two that we signed. I'm pretty sure it was only the one. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. Chinoglu will stay there for now. Oh, and we signed a couple of youngsters, didn't we, in the last episode? But, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. But let's get into the first game of the season and see how we can start off our new season trying to get promoted back to the Bundesliga. And here we are, boys, for our first game of the season. Let's see what we can do in this one. We're obviously going to be trying, like I said in the last episode, I think it's going to be a lot more difficult a challenge than I first anticipated, but we're going to get into it and see what we can get out of this first one and see. It's a difficult side to be coming up against straight away, but we're going to try our best to get over it. So then, boys, here we are for the kickoff of the first game of the season in the Schalke Stadium. I think it's the Velletins Arena or something like that anyway. But we do have this first game. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully get ourselves a decent start to the season. Right now, it's not looking great, I'm not going to lie to you, but we're going to try our best to keep this out anyway. Kittel has played it inside to Rees, and that's a first decent attempt at goal, but a good save there from Farman, who has kept the score at 0-0. Right, good header there from the new signing, and we can try and build off of this here now. And we've played it out to your boy in the centre. It's Valazar into Zalazar in. Oh man, this is going all kind of wrong with names right now, but we've managed to keep the ball in anyway. We can whip this in, and it's a good cross, and it's a good header as well. It's into the near post to start the game off 1-0 in 8 minutes. I'm not sure who it is. It's Butler who has managed to get his head to it. Obviously, our main striker that we when we first signed our contract here at Schalke, he's currently out injured from the last game, I think it was, of the pre-season tournament. But it doesn't matter, as Butler's just ran across his man, got his head to the ball and stuck it in at that near post. Keeper probably should be doing better there, but we've managed to come away with the goal anyway. 1-0 to the boys. For us not using wingers, we've managed to get a goal from a cross literally straight away in this game. So, yeah, it's going well for us at the moment. Right now, we're trying to play the ball, trying to keep the ball out of our own box, and it's not really working, as Jatar is the man playing the ball inside, and it could be working here for Hamburg. They could be getting back on level terms quite quickly here if they manage to get the shot off, and that is just wide of the post. A very good effort there from the striker, I think that is the Hamburg striker, but he has put it wide. We're going to come and try and make the tackle now, though. We're not going to try and rush anything, and that's a good interception from our left back. Now we can, okay, we'll cut through that gap. No, we won't. We've lost the ball. We've lost the ball, and that should be one apiece. It is. It's a mess up at the back there from me. And in 23 minutes now, we are back at level pegging, as Hamburg have just managed to bag themselves their first goal of the season as well. Should have done better in that situation. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to cut through the centre of them two players there. It was a stupid idea, and it was even worse defending after that, to be honest. Keeper probably should be doing better, but it is what it is, and they are now at one apiece. Try and rebuild and regain our composure. Obviously, that was a mess up from me that created that chance, but right now we're in again and trying to whip that ball in again. This time it's not quite worked, but we still have the chance. We'll take the shot, and that has been aimed straight at the player, and it has gone in for a penalty just 3 minutes after we've conceded. We have a penalty to put ourselves back in the lead. We've tried to take a shot here, and his arm is way away from his body there. That is all ends up a penalty, and now it's the time for Srbeny, the new signing, to try and grab himself a goal on his debut from the penalty spot. Can he do it to put ourselves back in the lead? This looks a little bit blurry right now, I'm not going to lie to you, but we're going to put the shot at goal, and we're going to find that top corner. A beautiful penalty there from Srbeny, and we are now back in the lead at 2-1. Just a couple of minutes after conceding, and that is very good play from the boys at Schalke. I'm very happy about that, and 2-1 is the score now. Perfect. A very decent penalty here from Srbeny. What a penalty that is. There was no way, I think even if the keeper went the right way there was no way the keeper was getting to that one. Perfect penalty. And boys are playing well so far, and right now we're looking to come on the counter-attack again. Quick attacking play from the boys so far has been absolutely lethal, and we're through on goal again. Butler takes the shot, but it has been saved by the keeper this time, and unfortunately not into the back of the net. 2-1 to the boys still, but a decent piece of attacking play again from the boys, looking very dangerous. So far, this team seems to be playing very well. I don't know if it's just this formation or just the way this team plays, but right now it is beautiful. We're not going to come out too far with the man. We've got a shot at goal again, and it's a good save again from Farman. But right now, all attacking play from both sides has been very good, and keeping hasn't been too bad either, to be honest. But yeah, this formation is looking beautiful for us. That is half-time. We have gone in at half-time 2-1 up. And right now, this formation has been absolutely working wonders for this side. Srbeny got a goal from his first shot at goal, obviously from the penalty spot, just 28 minutes into this game. And honestly, it's been such a good piece of attacking play from us today. It's been beautiful. And so far, I'd say we are deserving of this lead, but this formation has worked wonders for me so far. I don't know if it's just this formation with this side against this side or whatever, but it seems to be really good attacking and really good defensively, so I might have to try it in a couple of my other career modes. I'm not going to lie to you. So if you do see it popping up after this with my other sides, you'll understand why. Into Zalazar, we can spread it inside now. It's not exactly the best of passing so far from our boys in this little piece of play. Looks quite slow and not exactly the most attacking of football, but at the minute we're playing our way through and we have a chance. You know what, he has some space and he's gone for it, and it's not far off the target there from the lad in the centre. He's tried to bend one to that that far post, sorry, and it's okay. It's quite far into the goal, but it wasn't far over. Can try and work it round the back again. Our man on right back is really charging forward at the minute. Lazar can spread it out to that lad. If we can try and find an overlapping run. See, that's the one thing that I'm missing in this game, is that obviously the centre mid staying centre mid. That was poor from me. That was very poor. That could concede as a goal here, and it could be 2 apiece, and it should be, but beautiful goalkeeping there from Farman has just kept us in this game. Somehow he's not let that go past him. What goalkeeping that was. Trying a bit too much to run with the ball at the moment, I think. And as I say that, we have a chance to come forward. We'll spread it out to Chanoglu, who can whip a ball in. And it's a dangerous cross. And the big man that has just come on for Srbeny has managed to get his head to that. But unfortunately not turn it in at the near post like Butler did earlier on in the game. At the very start of the game, to be fair. Unfortunately for him, but good play there. Right, so ball to be whipped in towards Sane here, and it's a big cross, and it's a big header from Sane. Oh man, how has that not ended up in the back of the net? What a header that was, and very good defending from the lad at the near post there. Good play. We've got to try and keep them out for another 30 seconds. If we can get ourselves a first 3 points in the first game of this season, it'll be a very good side to beat as well. Hamburg are a very good side, and as I say that, they've took the shot, and another beautiful save from your boy Farman at the back. What a shot that was, to be fair, from Reese, and an even better save. Or was it just wide? I don't know if he got a touch to that. He did. Right, corner to be taken. Ball whipped into the centre, and it's not met by us, and that goal has been spurned as they have put their header wide. We've managed to win our first game of the season 2-1. What a game it was against Hamburg. A very, very interesting game indeed, and luckily for us, we've came away with a win. Sabeni getting himself a debut day goal from the penalty spot. The young lad that came on for him did very well, nearly grabbed himself a goal, the 21-year-old. And obviously Butler managed to bag himself a goal as well at the very start of the game with a header at the near post. And the defence looked very reassured as well. I've been very happy with the whole team today. And here we are for our post-match interview after that first game. Let's see what we have to say. Delighted with the first win. It was all about 100% effort. They all put in work today. I'm very happy. And that man did mate, he did bits today. Things will turn around for sure. And they already have, because he played absolutely amazing today. Lazar, he's a tough lad. He needs to get on. Let's hope he's on a roll now. He's a tough lad. Let's go with that. He didn't look great because there was a few pieces of play where he did lose the ball a little bit. But so far, he hasn't looked too bad. Right then, boys. So we have 2 player chats. I know people have been talking about the position you're playing me in. I just want to say I'm ready to do whatever is necessary to make us successful. Sorry, I'm happy to play as a right wing back if that's the part of your plan. Sorry, he played really well as right back today, to be fair. You'll do for me. And this lad, great win. That's why I told you that me playing would help us get the 3 points. Oh yeah, because he tried to tell me to replace him for someone else, didn't he? But we played him for someone else and he's worked out. To be fair, well done indeed. Right, so we have our youth squad monthly report where a few of our players have gone down quite a bit. This lad here has stayed where he is. He's still staying where he is as well, so he's looking quite decent. But the rest of them are looking pretty average at the moment. Not going to lie. Well, there's a couple of lads in there that are looking decent, but the rest of them are looking quite average. And one very, very low. And now we have a scouting report for this month. We've got one player there that's looking quite decent. But apart from that, the rest of them are not looking great. We'll sign that lad and leave the rest. And we have 2 more player chats today. We've got Therode, is it his name? Simon Therode. We've got Haig Boss. Just wanted to let you know I'm 100% recovered from my injury. Hoping you might find room for me in the first team today. What I'll probably do is bring him on as a sub. Let's say we'll look forward to seeing you, but we'll play him coming on as a sub. And in the next game is important to his boss. I feel really good and I'm sure I can do a better job than Fior. If you give me the chance ahead of him. So Kaminsky wants a game. Let's give him a chance. And here we are, boys, for our second game of today's episode. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully a decent performance from the boys today would be quite nice. Obviously to go along with to go along with that last performance. Let's see how we can do. Right then, boys, here we are for our second game of the season. This one is our first away game of the season, I'm pretty sure. In the last one, it was a home game. So, Zalazar can whip this ball to Lazar, and we'll play this ball down the wing again. And it's looking dangerous down this wing again. We've managed to keep it in. We'll give it to Lazar again, who has not really got the space to do anything. So, we'll give it out to Zalazar again. We'll play this out to the wing because there's no one marking this lad, and he can whip one in, and it's a good cross again, and it's Butler with his oh no, it wasn't. I don't think it was actually this time Butler, but another very good header at the very start of the game again, which has worked out beautifully. And this header, this cross will get whipped into the centre. It's not actually met the guy that I wanted, but Sabeni has put a decent header at goal again. Unfortunately, it's not met the back of the net though. Is still trying to get out there, and it could have been a foul there. I'm not too sure because I didn't see what happened, but Lazar is the man bringing the ball forward for us. If this man wants to make a run beyond, and he does want to, we'll play that ball over the top. He's managed to receive it somehow. We can whip a ball in here into the centre, and it's another headed effort at goal, but again it is saved by the keeper. That's came straight back to the lad though, and we can have another chance, and it's again blocked by the defender. Right, Lazar, let's bring ourselves a little bit more stability into the centre now, because at the minute we are panicking like fuck. It's like it's one end to the other. Let's just try and relax it and play to our own pace at the moment, because right now we're just running one end of the pitch to the other, and Butler's through, and he's managed to put the shot at goal, but it is saved again from the keeper. That is half time. We have in fact gone in at 0-0. We probably should be in the lead. There's no probably about that. We should be in the lead right now, and we're somehow not. So many chances, just so many chances we've had at goal, not put them in the back of the net, and yeah, they are still at 0-0. Okay, he's throwing the ball backwards here, and they've got a chance to whip a ball in. They ain't going to do so, and they have a chance to play the ball into the box now. I don't know where my players are at the centre. Come on, let's get a tackle in now. Let's not let them have a stupid shot at goal. Holtby, our left back, is out there, not done too well at the moment, and again it's a chance for Holtby to create something, and it's a good save from Farman. I'm pretty sure that's the first save he's had to make today, but yeah, a decent effort at goal from them there, to be fair, and that's lucky that didn't hit Sane's arm. Bartels has whipped that ball into the centre and has been collected from Farman. We'll roll it to Sane, who, the centre-back, can bring us forward here because he's got a lot of space, and we'll whip that over the top. What a ball that is from Sane into Sabeni, who could be on for his second goal for Schalke, and he's tried it and he's managed to put it at the keeper. We'll try and play this ball through, and it's not worked again. It's literally the final pass at the minute. I'm trying a bit too much, I think. I'm trying to do that one pass that is a little bit too difficult for us, as Bartels is the man on the ball. It's played back, and that should have been intercepted from our centre mid, and it's a good save again from Farman, who has stopped that one from going in the back of the net. It's another bigger chance for that side, and they keep wasting them at the moment like we did in the first half. Right, ball whipped into the centre. It is headed back into danger, if anywhere. And right now, Kaminsky has to do something with the ball. And we've managed to keep it long enough to gain some space to try and play this out of the back. Sane is the man on the ball at the moment. We'll play it into this left back. We will play it inside now. And this could be a big chance for us, as Butler has the ball. Can he do anything with it? He'll cut back, whip that ball into the back post, and what a cross that is. And if our man was onside, and he was, he's literally just come on the pitch. Our main man, who has just come back from injury, has just stuck that into the back of the net from a header. And honestly, I was contemplating bringing him on in this game to because I've just seen that he has 53 pace, and somehow he's managed to stick his head in front of the centre-back there and turn that into the back of the net. What a header. What is that man doing there? What a piece of play. We've managed to get a goal there from literally nothing, to be honest. He's managed to stick his head on it, and I think his name is Thorode, who has just come on the pitch and with his, or Terode, and he's literally just come on the pitch and got himself a goal from his first touch of the game. Ball has been won again, and what play this is from the boys so far. We've managed to get ourselves another goal from a header, and right now in this game so far, that seems to be like the critical point. Our heading game is unreal, but as I say that, Thorode is through on goal again, and this time it's a wayward pass, a wayward shot, sorry. Butler has played him through beautifully, and he's took an absolutely horrible finish there. Possible, we'll play it into Butler, who has no real help here, and he's lost the ball from that because literally no one there to help him at all. Ball played out wide. Itakura, our centre-back, has had to go out and play left-back, and he's done very well again and has won us the ball, and we've played a pass. It wasn't the best of passes, but anyway, we'll play this ball over the top, and that was a terrible pass. But as I say that, we've won the ball back from another interception. We'll play it inside, and that was such a shit pass. Why was that such a bad pass? To end the game, that could have been 2-0, but unfortunately not. We've managed to get ourselves another 3 points today. With getting ourselves a 1-0 win. We should have done better at the end of the game there. We should have been able to probably bag ourselves another 1 or 2 goals. Unfortunately, didn't do so. But this man came off the bench and absolutely impacted the game no end. Very well done to him. I'm very happy he is back into the side if that's the way he's playing. And here we are for our post-match interview now. Let's see what they have to say. Well, no, because this wasn't his debut. You told me last game that his debut was very good because he scored. Let's be realistic. He never really had a chance in this game, to be fair. He had a couple of chances, I say, but at the end of the day, this wasn't his debut. Just 1 goal in it. Happy with the performance. We gave ourselves something to hang on to. We should have scored more. But every player did their job. It was just unlucky we didn't end up grabbing them extra goals, to be honest. No, we got the goal. Maybe we could have had more though. Yeah, I reckon we could have had more from that game. We definitely deserve more out of that game. Right, so we have a player chat now from Kaminsky. Great win, boss. That's why I told you to play me. Or that me playing would help get us the 3 points. Okay, fair enough. You did well. I'm not gonna lie, but I want even more. So, to start this off, we're going to start off with a little bit of transfer business, where we're going to go in for Andrea Ranocchia, to be fair, today. And hopefully, he will be a decent centre-back for us, probably this season and maybe next. Just for the fact that, obviously, he is 33 years old now, but I think he could be a decent player for us at the back. Right then, boys, here we are for the offers now. Let's offer them a mil and see what they say to that. They want 1.850. Okay, fair enough. Propose new offer. Let's go for 1.450. See if they accept that. They still want 1.850. They're driving a hard bargain right now, apparently. 1.650. Let's see if they'll accept that. 1.7. So they want his asking price. We'll accept it. That's fine by me. At the end of the day, he's going to be a decent player for us, hopefully. Right then, here we are for his contract negotiations. He wants a crucial, which is obviously going to be accepted. How many years? I'm going to say 3. He only wants a year contract. That I can accept anyway and try and sign him back at the end of the season. Release clause, he doesn't want one. That's fine by me. And he wants a big pay cut as well, to be fair. I will be happy with that. Let's try and send him down to 34 though, and take that down to 105,000. Let's see what they say to that. They're not budging. I'm going to accept that because they have took a big wage cut there, to be fair, to come and join us, so I'll be happy with that. And that is our first signing of the episode. So, the next guy that we're going to go in for today, we've got a couple of players that I'm actually looking at. They're quite young players. This guy is one of them, and look at them physical stats. His technical stats ain't too shabby either, but them physical stats are nuts. So, at 21 years old and a 72 overall, let's go in and try and sign this lad. Yeah, we've got no option other than trying to sign him, to be honest, because that is looking mad. Right then, here we go. Let's try and offer them 4 million for him and see what they say to that. I don't think they'll let him go for that cheap, but we'll go and try it anyway. Okay, so they don't want that much off, to be fair. Remove the sell-on clause for him. Go for 4,250. See what they say to that. They want 6.2 mil. Okay, fair enough. What players have we got in the midfield that we could swap out for him? Anyone at all that I can actually just think, yeah, we don't need him. We don't need him. We don't need him. I'd say we don't really need this dude either, to be honest. We could swap him out for the other guy, though, to be fair. Paulson, we've got... let's try and swap this guy. Propose new. Go for 5 million. No, let's go for 4.5 million and see what they say to that. So they don't want the player and they want 6.2 million. Proposed new. Let's go down to 5 mil because I don't really want to be paying 6.2 for the lad. They're taking some time to think about it. They're not coming back to us straight away. Fair enough. And what we're going to do is try and sign these two lads here as well right now. We've got Fabio Blanco, who is a right midfielder from Frankfurt. He's Spanish, but he's 17 years old, 62 overall, not looking too shabby. So let's try and sign him. And maybe he could be converted with them kind of acceleration and stuff like that. Maybe try and bring him in as a centre mid instead. But we'll wait and see. So they have came back. And said that they want 6.2 million again. Let's negotiate it again and see whether we can get him any cheaper. Proposed new at 5.5 million. Submit that offer. They still want 6.2 for him. It's a little bit more than what I wanted to spend on the lad, I'm not going to lie. Don't get me wrong, he's going to be a decent player in the future, but right now he's not that player. Okay, they've accepted 5.8 million. That's fine by me, I'll accept it. I know it's only 400,000 off, but I was going to accept the 6.2 anyway if he didn't come in for that. So, let's go in and try and sign him. And here we are for our second, maybe second signing of the episode. He wants an important first team player. I can accept that. He wants a 4-year deal. Again, I can accept that. A release clause he doesn't want. Perfect. I'll accept that as well. And he's even given me his wages, what he wants. Remove the bonus and go straight in with that offer. And they've accepted it straight away. Perfect. That is a beautiful acquirement there. Right then, boys, here we are for our third and final game of today's episode. This time it is away against Norenberg in the DFB Pokal. Pokal, I don't know, I think that's how it's pronounced. If I'm saying it wrong, please do correct me. But right now, we're going into this game against Norenberg with 2 new signings, obviously. In the centre mid, we've just brought, I can't remember the dude's name already, and also Ranocchio has came in at the back for this game straight away as well. So let's see what these boys can do. And we have put Terode up front as well for the striker. So we've changed him out for Sabeni. Just for the fact that Butler, I think, has been the better player out of the 2 of them so far. So let's see how this one goes. And here we are underway, and literally we've had 3 games today and all of them have been in different kits. We've played with literally all 3 of Schalke's kits in the first episode. And this one is looking very nice, I'm not going to lie to you. But right now, we have the chance to try and attack straight away. Okay, no we don't, we've lost the ball straight away. Ranocchio getting himself into a decent position to defend there. And that was not great defensive play, but luckily for us that has gone over the bar. If that's his passing for the rest of the season, I'll be thrilled. And that is a beautiful cross there, but unfortunately it's not worked out this time. Okay, Lazar is trying to get the header in there. It's not really worked out. Itakura is the man there. And now we're trying to work our way backwards. And so far it's not worked. And they are ripping this 5-man defence to absolute shreds at the moment. Ball to be whipped in from the corner. It has been whipped in. Terode is the man there, and he has managed to get the ball away. And it's our right back who is the furthest man up the field right now. And he's still running with it. Go on, son. Go on, son. We'll switch the play if we can. And he can do so. What a cross. And it's a good header as well. I'm not sure who it is that has managed to get himself ahead to that. I'm not sure who that is, I'm not going to lie. I don't think it's Butler, I'm not going to lie to you. But he has managed to just hit that wide of the post, and he looks a little bit like Neuer, I'm not going to lie to you. But we've managed to get a decent attack going there. Right, this man in the centre is looking like an absolute beast at 21 years old, and so far looking very, very good. But Ranocchio is the man there trying to defend at the moment. It's not really worked out, and surely, how has Sane not managed to get his head to that first? And somehow their striker's done some kind of spiral move and ended up getting to the ball before Sane there. And it's 1-0 just 18 minutes into the game. I think Norenberg are actually a side that are in the Bundesliga. So obviously it's a side we've got a challenge against. And look at that. What was our Itakura doing there? He should have been the man trying to get that, not Sane. And he didn't do so, and it's ended up with them going 1-0 in the lead. And he's done some kind of body slam to their striker there, to be fair, for scoring. Is seeming a very big part of this game so far. But as I say that, we have a chance to come forward if Butler can use the pace he's got, and I know he's got it. Can he put this ball in the back of the net? It was an absolutely tragic shot there from Butler, but it's ended up in the back of the net. Somehow, their keeper, that is tragic goalkeeping here. As you'll see, the shot is basically straight at him here. That is poor goalkeeping. I would be fuming if I was the Norenberg manager right now. Is that it cannot end up in the back of the net. It really can't, and it has done so. And we're now back at level pegging. Right, we are back underway again, and right now looking like a very decent side. Obviously, we've struggled in the game so far, but if we can show that kind of confidence to come back forward and actually get ourselves back into this game now, and maybe grab ourselves something out of it as well, maybe get ourselves through to the next round, would be unbelievable. I don't see it happening, don't get me wrong, as they're already on the attack, and somehow our defenders hasn't managed to get there, but Farman has again saved our bacon. He's tried to do so. It's not gone to the right man. I was hoping for it to go to our right back, but unfortunately, he hasn't quite got the ability to play that pass. And our man again in the centre has just won us the ball, and he's sending us through on another attack. Butler, please say you weren't offside. He wasn't, and he's charging forward again. He takes the shot again, and this time the keeper's equal to it. But right now, looking a lot better than what we were at the start of the game. Attacking-wise, looking a lot more threatening. Ball to be whipped into the centre again. This time it is whipped into a better area, and it's the boy again, our centre, our striker again, who has just come back off of injury, has just stuck that in the back of the net from the corner, and we've turned it round from being 1-0 down and 2-1 just before the break, and he has again put his head to it, and again it's probably poor keeping there from the keeper. He should be doing better. He really should be. That keeper is having an absolute howler today. Right now he is having an absolute howler. 2 shots at goal and 2 in the back of the net. Obviously Butler probably should have put one in the back of the net before that, but it's 2-1 to the boys. That is half time. We have managed to turn around from going 1-0 down to turn it back to 2-1. And honestly, we was having such an appalling game before this. And somehow we've managed to turn it around from a couple of, literally about 10 minutes worth of attacking play, where it is completely turned around. And Norenberg has absolutely collapsed. Let's try and carry on and maybe get ourselves a little bit further in the lead. Give us a little bit of comfort room. They're looking a lot more stable defensively at the moment. Norenberg, and as I say that, they've won the ball back, and Ranocchia hasn't managed to put his foot in. Oh man, this is not going well at the minute. We can't get out of our own half, and at the moment it's not looking great, as Ramphel has not managed to make a tackle. We're trying to get in with our new man at centre mid. He's trying to get tackles in, and it's not really working out at the moment. They have a chance to get back on level term right now, and we've tried to block that off, and it's a good block from Sane, but apparently that hit his hand. Oh, this is getting so frustrating. 2-1 has now become... that didn't even hit his hand. Get out, ref. Get the fuck out. This is the penalty to be taken. Farman, and he has put it over the bar. I think Farman had it under control anyway, but that is a poor effort at goal. It's a Cora. Now, let's try and find ourselves a little bit of stability in the centre, because right now it doesn't look like we are doing so. We'll play this out to Ramphel, though, or Ranocchia, sorry, who has a lot of space here to charge into. We'll play it in. Oh, that was a poor pass. It was a very poor pass, but our man in the centre has won it. And if Sabeni wants to make a run, he has done so. He's through on goal. He can take the shot, and he's found the back of the net. And just as they looked like they was going to get themselves back on level terms, we've managed to get ourselves an attack going. And Sabeni, who has just come on the pitch not very long ago, has managed to put himself into a chance and made himself get the goal here. It's a decent pass there from Zalazar, and it's a good finish from Serbeni, who is probably guaranteed us going through to the next round of this competition now. That is full time. We have managed to come away with a 3-1 win today. A decent piece of attacking play after we looked so terrible at the start of this game. We looked like we were going to lose it by quite a few goals. And Norenberg literally gave us a chance out of nothing. And that's where this game has sprung from. Our performance has sprung from, shall I say. We have come in and managed to get ourselves a 3-1 win and send us through to the next round of the DFB Pokal and hopefully get ourselves hopefully on a decent cup run, to be fair. Now, back to the post-match interview. Let's see what we have to say. A debut bit of a letdown. No, because he didn't play badly, I don't think. We ended up getting a win. He definitely wasn't a letdown, so you're chatting utter bollocks. Let's be realistic. He played very well today. Are you happy with how comprehensive the victory was? We were good. We can get better. I want this win to count for something. Let's say that we need this win to actually amount to something, because right now it's, yeah. Right then, another transfer offer has came in for Sane that we are going to, of course, go ahead and reject. And we have an offer now on a loan to buy for Idrizi, which is the Kosovo cam that we don't really want at the club. So we'll go ahead and negotiate this, to be fair, because I am willing to let this lad go. Accept that. What do they have to say? 1 year loan. I'll accept that as well. Wages are 2,000. They want 60-40. Let's try and ask for a little bit more if we can. And they've accepted that. They want a 600,000 fee afterwards. I'm pretty sure it's worth more than that at the moment. So let's submit 800. That's your final offer of 600,000. Let's go for 700. See what he can get. And they've accepted 700, so that's perfect. And he could be on his way out of the club. Right then, boys. So we have a couple of other players that I want to go in for just before we round off the episode. We've got a leadership trait in this lad. We have Flair, and he's a playmaker also when he plays for the CPU, but or the AI, shall I say. He has 91 stamina, which is unreal. His vision's very good. His short passing's very good. His long passing isn't bad either. He's got decent ball control and stuff like that. So he is the next player I am going to try and sign for the club. Right then, here we go. Let's offer some money to this side. Let's go for 3.5 mil to start the offers off and see where that gets us, basically. They want 4.3 mil. Let's go in for 3.8 now, and well, let's go 3,850 and see what they say to that. They want 3,950, and I will happily accept that because that's a decent deal for this lad, I think. And now we have the contract negotiations. Let's see what he has to say. He wants an important role. I'll accept that. That's happy for me. Let's go for a 5-year deal if he'll accept that. He's accepted that. That's perfect. A release clause, he doesn't want one. That's fine by me also. And then he wants wages. So let's go for 5,000. The last guy that we signed was a 72 rated as well, wasn't he? So let's go for 5,000 and 100,000 on the signing on bonus. And he's gone ahead and accepted it. Perfect. Another new signing for the boys. Right then, boys, so there's a couple of players now that I'm going to try and sign on a loan to buy offer. This first lad, they're both young lads. It's this guy here, Fabio Blanco, who is 17 years old. He's a right midfielder. He hasn't got the best of pacey stats, so what I'm going to do is try and convert him into a midfielder. He is Spanish and he's 62 overall. Let's see if we can get him on a loan to buy. And they have accepted that, and the only reason why I'm doing this and not buying him outright is for the fact that he has just arrived at the club. So if I get him on a loan to buy, this means I can actually still get him in. Let's go on a 1-year deal. What else do we say? Do we go for a 50-50 split? Let's go for a 50-50 and see what they say. Okay, he's accepted that, and they only want a mil for him plus a 1% sell-on clause. Let's propose no and see if we can get him for below that. Let's go for 850 with 1% sell-on clause. Okay, so they've not... That's fine. Even that's not too bad, to be honest. 1.1 mil for him plus that, which is what he's actually worth at the minute, and they've accepted it. That is a transfer and a half. And this is the next man we are going for. He is Fekir from Stuttgart. He's 18 years old, 64 overall. Go for a loan to buy option on him as well, and they've accepted it. Let's try a 2-year deal on him. They still only want a 1 year. That's fine by me. We'll accept it. But he is Danish as well, so it seems like we're bringing in quite a few Danish lads today. What we're going to do is try and take this down to 60%. They want 30. We'll accept it, because if he comes to a new player, that's fine by me. Transfer fee, I cannot remember what he was worth. Fuck, that's an issue. Let's go for 1.5 mil and see what they say to that. They want 1.6. So let's go back down to 1.5 and see if they'll accept it anyway. They have. That is perfect. Second one maybe coming into the club. Perfect. Right then, so the next lad we're going to go in for is this lad, Paul Nabel, who can play as a right mid, left mid or cam. And I'm thinking the way he can play as probably a right wing back, maybe a left wing back as well. As you'll see there, he's got quite a bit of pace, and his agility and, well, to be fair, his acceleration's good. He's not got the most of sprint speed, but his agility and balance is unreal. He's got good dribbling as well. He could be a decent centre mid as well, to be fair for us. So let's try and sign him on a loan to buy offer as well. Right then, so here we are. Let's loan to buy him if we're able to. They've accepted that. Let's go for a 2-year deal. And they've accepted the 2-year deal as well. Perfect. Count up that, and we'll go down to 60% again if they'll accept it. He has accepted 60%, to be fair. Let's go for $1 million on this dude and see what they accept, or whether they... Okay, so they want 1.5 for him. Let's go for 1,250. Let's see if they get anything back from that. 1.3 plus a 1% sell-on clause. I can accept that. Yeah, let's go with that. Right then, boys, so that is where we're going to end today's first episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We've made quite a few signings, to be fair. In this first, well, not the first episode, sorry, the end of this episode, which is the second episode, we've made quite a couple of signings, to be fair. We've got Renoki has been brought in, the lad in the middle, Kajust, has been brought in, Anderson has just been brought in just before the end of this episode as well. We've also brought in Sabeni, who was the end of the last episode, to be fair, so that doesn't really count. How old is this dude? Okay, just having a look. Then, who else have we signed? We've obviously brought this lad in at a later point, and we've got two players that are on the chance of coming in. As I've just realised when I've gone through this, apparently they rejected our loan to buy offer. Don't know why, don't know how that exactly happened, but we have still got these two lads that could possibly come in the next episode, which is Nabel and Fegir, but we'll have to wait and see on that. See how it goes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.
Rise up from the ashes, wings on my back, stay lit like a matchstick. We ain't coming back, I swear. Just let go and see what happens. Gotta let go to see the magic happen. They got us a quick change, so we like them in phase. I just bought a new watch, time to make my wrist ring. The zero gravity keeps